Yeah, we had to get over that first period thing. Like we talked about it before we went on air. Like the Tavares thing really soured this game for me at the very beginning. It was just the worst way to start a series, seeing Johnny T go down that way. So I'm glad that I eventually I forgot about it. Like I tried to, but it was hard to at the same time, you know?
Yeah, that was crazy, right? Like Montreal has an unbelievable start. Everything you could ask for in the first 10 minutes there. They're physical. They're controlling play. They're clogging up the neutral zone. They're every puck Toronto dumped went right to Price. It was unbelievable. Like the game plan was perfect for the first 10 minutes. And then that happens. And it just really like, I don't know how many games I've seen. I don't know about you guys where like it was just I know there's no fans, but it was dead silence. Like the announcers didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
You could tell when they were he was trying to get up by the looks of it, and then the trainer's trying to tell him to go down. And then, you know, he kind of rolls back. It looked like his eyes were rolling back. That was a really scary situation. I don't remember ever seeing a situation in a live game where it was so quiet, right?
Oh, like it was eerily quiet. Even my wife's like, what's going on right now? Like she's on her laptop doing her thing, and like, you know, like it was dead silence. And like when he went down and he was like woozy there, like I just like I think I got a little choked up, you know, inside. Just
Oh yeah.
really awful to watch that, man. So
Right. Like
And
Steffi, what did you think? That was crazy, right?
yeah, I was just gonna say, like, as a player for you, either teammates or opposing team, like, how do you get back into the game after something like that? And because I don't know, I felt like sick to my stomach too. That was just so hard to watch, but
Yeah,
it must
like
be brutal.
I've been in a couple situations where guys were seriously hurt, and it was like really awkward when it's your teammate. You're obviously so concerned. This is your 20 best friends. It's really hard to get that emotional level back, and you could see it for Toronto. For the rest of the first period, they were finished.
Yeah.
And then they regrouped between the first and the second. But even as just an opponent, you'd never want to see someone go like that. That was just, it was so scary the way he was falling back, and then they stretch it, and then when the other team's doctors are coming out, like you know it's pretty serious. So you know, all the best to him. I hope he's okay. And that was just a really scary moment.
yeah, when he put the thumbs up, that was nice to see and all, but just yeah, I guess I've just like watching that live was tough.
Yeah, and then let's talk about the fight there, where you know, like I'm all for guys standing up for their teammates and everything like that. It was just I personally I thought it was one of the weirdest fights I've watched. I didn't feel good about it. I think because you know, such a serious injury before, and the emotional level is obviously not there, and then a fight. It was weird for me. What'd you guys think?
Perry was clearly concerned and scared for Tavares too, and felt really bad. Like obviously he knew he had to. Like if Foligno asked, he wasn't going to say no. But yeah, you could definitely tell that it was weird. Like it wasn't the kind of fight that usually happens after like a big hit or something. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, there was a quote that came out from John Liu just regarding what Nick Foligno was saying to Corey Perry, and it said, Nick said, "Let's settle it now. I know it's an accident. Tavares is our captain." So I think Foligno also not having a lot of not being a big factor with the Leafs lately, maybe just felt like I got to do something. Somebody was going to do it, maybe, right?
Right. You got to respect it too. You know, I fought Nick a couple times, really honest guy. So, you know, he's not one of those guys that's, it didn't look like he was coming up and he's like, you know, we're going and you have no choice. You know, there was a conversation there, and obviously Weber came over, and
yeah,
and Perry was going to go right away. You could tell he was going to, he's a character guy. He's going to own up for what happened, even when, you know, and I think in a lot of people's opinion, that was incidental. Like there's no possible way he could have meant to do that. You could see in the replay, he's turning, he's watching the play, and then by the time he looks up, you can't jump on the ice and get out of the way. Like he just didn't have time.
yeah, like he had his leg up, he flew. That's what he was trying to do. The reason he like elevated was because he was trying not to hit him.
Right.
Yeah, he was trying to jump over him, and just terrible timing.
It really was. It was really terrible timing. And of course it happened to Corey, right? Like, of course it's going to happen to Pairs.
Yeah, you know, and he, you know, people are probably not giving him the benefit of the doubt because of some of the things he's done. And you know, he's done some dirty things in his career, as did I, for sure. But that one to me is like, you know, you could tell he didn't mean it. And then he obviously felt terrible. You could see the camera was right on him after. So just a bad situation all around.